3 years of marriage, 2 years of dating, and I thought I knew my husband. He was never the violent type until the night he found his sister in bed with our neighbor. They've always been close. She spends more time at our house than at their parents'. My husband pays her bills, covers her tuition, and buys her everything from the latest iPhone to designer clothes. Sometimes, I'd feel a pang of jealousy my own brothers only took from me. But that night, he became someone I didn't recognize. He pounced on our neighbor, who'd been like a brother to him, and nearly beat him to death. It took the strength of multiple neighbors to pull him off, and even then, his rage was unyielding. He screamed, "In my house? Sleeping with my sister?" After they dragged our bloodied neighbor away, my husband turned on his sister. "How could you?" he shouted. "After everything I've done for you, how could you do this?" She sobbed and begged, but he was inconsolable, his face wet with tears. I eventually gave up trying to calm him and left them alone. Later that night, he came home drunk, disheveled, and barely coherent. I told myself it was the shock, the betrayal. But still, I couldn't shake the unease gnawing at me. The next morning, I found him crying alone in the bathroom. Over the next few days, he stayed out late, always coming home drunk, his mood spiraling deeper. One night, as he lay passed out, I took his phone, needing answers. Nothing. No chats with his sister. They were closer than we were. It was impossible that they hadn't been talking. As I was about to put the phone down, a message popped up. I opened it. It was her. Begging his forgiveness for cheating on him with the neighbor. Swearing it only happened once. "I didn't enjoy it like I do with you," she wrote. My blood turned to ice. Another message followed, "I miss you. If you kill yourself like you said, I'll do it too. I can't live without you." I felt sick. This was his blood sister. Since I'd known him, they'd been inseparable. How long had this horror been going on under my nose? Then she sent another message, her nude photo. "I'm tired of waiting," she wrote. "Come when she's asleep. Idiot." Numb, I forwarded the messages to myself and put his phone back. They want to die? Fine. With the evidence I have, no one will question it when they take their own lives. I'll leave behind the proof of their secret, a story of betrayal and madness. Tonight, my husband and his sister will fall into a sleep they won't